So we haven't played any further matches since the last episode. We're going to get straight into it. North American Gold Cup playoffs. Hello there everybody, welcome back to the channel. Dodgy Gamer here, international manager of mystery, managing obscure nations so you don't have to. And we're continuing with our Cayman Islands experiment playthrough. Let's play experimental, whatever you want to call it, with the Cayman Islands. So last time we were together, we got through our Nations League group, qualified for promotion, and now we're involved in playoffs for the Gold Cup. So there are two rounds to this, a semi-final and a final round. It's much like the playoffs for the European Championships following the Nations League. However, these are played over two legs. So in the semi-final round, we've got Cuba. Then we have to see if we can advance to the next round. Whatever happens, we're going to try and cover all the matches today, so let's get straight to it. Now again, of course, we've had new faces come in, we've had people come through the youth systems, people declare their allegiance for the Cayman Islands. So one of those is this guy, David Woodroach, only 16, just come through the Manchester United system, but you see he's already on 3-star current ability. Of course, that's comparative to the rest of the Cayman Islands squad and not to the rest of the Manchester United squad. But still, he gets in the team. And so does Leighton Challenger Sanchez, a youngster coming through the system at Ajax, who's previously said, no, I want to play for England, but finally, once the prospect of Gold Cup qualification came along, said, I'm in for the Caymans. And Dan Williams from Benfica, 19 years old now, not capped at all at youth level or senior level because he was holding out for England. But now he's made the right choice. Of course, it's a bit of a risk, perhaps, to have so many debutants in a key match like this, but they're good players. They're better than the ones who came through before them, and we've got to put faith in them. It's going to take a few years until we get an experienced core of the squad. For now, we've got to go with raw talent. Show me what you can do. I've got faith. Let's do this thing. Oh, first chance. It's Cayman Islands with the corner. But it's cleared, half cleared at least, by the Cubans. Dan Williams, one of the new players, chance to make a mark early on to Moxham Owen. Is he going to get the cross in? No. All right, here we go. We've got a chance. Moxham Owen whips in the cross, and the header from Kunst goes just over. And that's your action for the first half. We dominated. Cuba have barely mustered a shot on goal. We have dominated, but it's just not even been good enough for the game to show as a highlight. Well, I'm not happy with your performance, even if my assistant manager is. Get out there and grab us a goal. Oh no, it's Cuba with a chance now. Oh, it's come back off the bar. First real big chance of the game, that one. Skeet's got it now. Skeet skips past his player. Is he going to shoot? No, he lays off a pass. And that was possibly the wrong choice. But we're still keeping the pressure up. No, we're not. It's back with Hernandez. It's deja vu. He's just coming forward. And then they've scored. It's Portal, who somehow got the ball to appear in the goal. Right, Kunst is underperforming, so we're holding him off. We're bringing on Murphy Ruiz for his debut, and he's one of those annoying players who's fantastic at left midfield, but rubbish at attacking left midfield. Corner. Skeet whips it in. Can we equalise? Yes, James Rigg gets it. Second bite of the cherry. Smacks it into the net. But the corner gets whipped in. Rigg powers ahead of those two defenders. Goalkeeper saves, but he's got the rebound sorted. It's 1-1, disappointing, we dominated, we should have won. We're probably going to regret it after we've had a trip to Havana. Just 3 days later, it's leg 2 of this semi-final playoff. We've rung the changes just because I've got so many players who are knackered. We're the underdogs, that suits us down to the ground. I've got faith in everyone else. Get out there and do what we couldn't do in the first leg when we should have thrashed the Cubans. First highlight, and it is Cayman Islands. Now the shirt colours have changed. We've gone from red to white. They've gone from white to red. It's all very confusing. Anyway, we got the advanced position, but we couldn't pull off the shot, and now the Cubans have the chance for a counter-attack, and it looks like they're going to take it. Portal, scorer of that screamer in the first match, goes for it again. Not this time. Cayman Islands now trying to build something from the back. Skeets picked it up. He played a quick ball through to Lewis. Lewis is surrounded by players. It comes to Dan Williams. Oh, what a goal. First goal in his second match for his country. Danny boy, you made the right choice. Look at this. Skeet plays it through. Lewis with the great run. The tackle get blocked, but Dan Williams was aware of the ball, and he scores from a tight angle. Oh no, it's a chance for Cuba to equalise before half-time, but we dealt with it. Is there a chance for us to launch a counter-attack? No, there's a chance for us to give the ball away. And here they come with Hernandez. His shot gets blocked. His second shot goes wide. Ooh, we survive. 1-0 at half-time. We've got an injury, though. Welcome into the team has got an unwelcome groin injury. Don't get complacent. That always seems to work. I am going to sort out that groin strain, though. I don't like the sound of that. So that means we move goalscorer Dan Williams back into the centre and we bring back Maxim Owen on the right wing. Oh no, Cuba with a long ball forward. Can we get rid of it? Let's get rid of it. Yo, oh no, ooh. I've got no words. Throw in challenger Sanchez with the chance to do something here. Ebanks Williams, they give it away. Hernandez, oh no, he's their best player and he's going on a run the length of the pitch. And oh, if he's going to shoot like that, he can have the ball as much as he wants. Cuba again with a dangerous looking ball now. Oh, I thought they were going to get a penalty or something ridiculous there, but it's come to Bishop. Take your time, son. Take your time. We're still on attacking. You don't know any other way to play. We're all gung-ho. When we tried to go balanced against Canada, well, you saw what happened there. It's a corner. It's a corner. Cuba really piling the pressure on. They've got to score just to force, what, extra time? Penalties? I don't know. Hopefully we won't find out. And we've done it. We've advanced to the next round. Passionate congratulations. Yes. Oh, and next we meet up again with St. Kitts and Nevis. Right, we've now fast-forwarded to June. And obviously, different day, new t-shirt. But anyway, we are taking on St. Kitts and Nevis in the next round. First leg. Let's go. Of course, we played St. Kitts and Nevis in, it was a World Cup qualifying group, wasn't it? When we had our run to the playoffs. They beat us at their place. It was a draw at our place, but luckily it was the fact that they lost to Belize in a surprise result that allowed us to go through. Here, though, we've gone behind early on. Not the kind of start we were looking for. Long ball over the top, and the defence were caught napping. Chance to pull one back here. Right, knocks it forward. Oh, the header from Dr. Death Dan Williams goes just over. Oh, it's St. Kitts and Nevis again. They're looking threatening. But we've got the chance for a break. Lewis has dropped deep to pick that one up. He goes on a run down the wing. He's got people in the middle. Who's he going to cross to? He eventually gets it through to Dan Williams. Dr. Dan Williams knocks it in. We're back on level terms. We're back in this. The fight's still there from the Cubans. Let's have a look at this. Beautiful play by Lewis. He just kept beating his men. Got a bit of luck with the bounce. Dan Williams knew exactly what he was doing. And a final highlight for the half. That early goal aside, we've been all over them. And they've just done it again. The exact same tactic as before. Long ball forward from a set piece. And they just got round the back of our defence. So I think we're going to have to look at how far we're pushing that defensive lineup. Right, nice aggressive team talk. Let's have a look at those tactics as well. Now, instead of dropping the defensive line, we'll try an offside trap. See what that does for us. Oh, here we go. Shade, he's trying to throw himself at us, but he gets dispossessed. Challenger Sanchez, beautiful play forward to Dan Williams, the goal scorer so far, and he knocks it out wide to Murphy Ruiz. He whips in the cross. Is it going to be a goal? Yes, it is. Andrew Lewis picking up the rebound. Murphy Ruiz was great there, hit the cross, fired in the shot from the half clearance, and then we just created enough havoc, enough chaos, enough confusion in the box that Lewis was able to equalise. Shade coming down the wing, gets dispossessed, lots of back and forth in this game, lots of losing of the ball, but we finally got it into a decent position. Murphy Ruiz with the cross, Subaran with the goal. They combine yet again. We've seen that in previous episodes, and we're 3-2 up. Now we've got to take this game by the scruff of the neck. We've taken the lead. No looking back from here, boys. No looking back at all. Right, we're building something from deep here. Murphy Ruiz, almost in the right back position, brought it forward, knocked it out to Subaran, who keeps a hold of it despite the tackle, and nearly extended our lead. 15 minutes to go. Are we going to steal the win here? Dan Williams dispossesses them, and oh yes, he picks it out. He picks out his spot. He scored the first goal. He scored the fourth goal. Big Dan Williams. He just knew exactly what he was doing there. He dispossessed his namesake. He was like, hey, Williams, my ball. And then just blasted it in. Wow. Are we going to make it 5-2? Are we going to get greedy here? Wright now brings it forward. Knocks it out to Ruiz. Ruiz on his debut. Back to Wright. Thunderbolt. Yes. 5-2 then. We weren't at the races at moments in the first half, but dominated in the second half. Right, second leg time it is then. We're going to see. We're 90 minutes away from potentially getting to the Gold Cup. So, we've made a couple of changes. We've taken out some tired players, basically. Brought in some fitter ones. We've kept Williams in. We brought in Rig up front, who between matches was announced as the North American Nations League MVP. Marshall Wright and Emerson Skeet were named as the Young MVPs. So great stuff for our team. Pick up some reputation. Get in there, boys. Pick up from where you left off last time. So let's see what we can do. Can we do it? Can we make it an early highlight? And it's sent Kitts and Nevis. It's not the kind of early highlight that we wanted to see. But let's see if we can dispossess them. It happened often enough in the first leg. There we go. Rig now with the chance to run into the box. Oh, beautiful ball to Dr. Dan. Dr. Dan has his shot saved. Positive start. It's the corner. Cupid is going to swing this one in straight at the keeper. Lots of early pressure from us as Skeet skates through and it gets it to Rig and Rig scores the goal. Surely now, surely. 6-2 up on aggregate. It's going to take a terrible collapse now for us to not get through here, and I've probably just jinxed myself, so stick around to find out if that's the case. Okay, so that goal is all that separates the two teams at the break. But, of course, there's the first team aggregate score, which is separating us by a lot more. Don't get complacent, boys. A couple of substitutions then. We've brought on Ruiz and Welcome. We'll give Dr. Dan a bit of a rest. And we've got a highlight now. St. Kitts and Nevis with the ball. We knock it forward to Rig. Is he going to make it 2? No, he's not. Not this time. Okay, St. Kitts and Nevis, they've equalised, but it's been disallowed. Clyde Mitcham, offside. And we've done it. 1-0 on the night, 6-2 on aggregate. We're going to the Gold Cup. And that's a good sign of how far we've come, because we struggled against St. Kitts and Nevis in World Cup qualifying a couple of years ago, 3 years ago, and now we've dispatched them quite easily. Ooh, Heishi trying to steal our thunder with a 9-5 aggregate win in their tie. It's pretty good going for us so far. We've won in the Nations League Division C, got promoted. We're through to the Gold Cup next year. We've got a match with St. Vincent coming up in World Cup qualifying. That is indeed our next competitive game towards the end of this year. I'm not sure if that'll be the next episode or not, because I'm conscious now we've dropped the series to 1 episode a week that it will take ages to get through if we come in for all these big matches. I would be fairly confident that we're going to beat St. Vincent 170th in the world versus our 148th, so I might skip out on those games and then we'll just go through and see who we end up getting in the Gold Cup. We're going to have to sit and wait a bit though. 8th of April next year is when the draw will be made, with the competition kicking off in July. Well, that's it for today's episode. I hope you've enjoyed that blast through the Gold Cup playoff space. Hit that like button if you have. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Drop me a comment. What do you think our chances in the Gold Cup are going to be? Any players that you like the look of? But for now, I'm Dodgy Gamer, International Manager of Mystery. See you again soon.